What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode, Double M Motorsports. We got some metal, we got the doors. We're going to be cutting out some body panels tonight, getting ready to take them over and get them broke. I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers we've got. We are well over 400 now, and you guys are awesome. Stick around, enjoy the episode. All right, there we have them. I bet that was pretty excruciating for somebody that knows what they're doing watching me. But got them done. I think they're gonna look all right on there. And like I said, I was using my clamps to hold them down. I do not own a brake, so I was clamping them down on this square tubing here to make all my brakes on there. But I'm gonna have that wrapped. That entire thing is gonna be wrapped in that same neon red, so it'll match the spoiler. All right, I'm starting with these are the plastic body panels we got this year. High impact plastic from MD3. As you can see, it's a lot thicker than the stacked panels. I got to lay my hands on, Ferrera's got the stacked panel on his right rear, and that stuff is thin. So this is some thicker stuff. I got it from Performance Bodies and Parts. Again, these are like $180 for the door and the rear quarter. So I went ahead and did the first one off camera because I wanted to try out a method to see if it worked. And I didn't want to look like an idiot if it didn't. So there's the old door. There's the new panel. And it doesn't match up perfect, but these MD3s kind of overlaid different than the guy had these set up before. So I've got it cut to where the overlay is going to be perfect. But anywho, how I cut this stuff was I've had these for a couple months now. And if you do not have a set of these electric shears, these things are worth their weight in gold. I got these at Harbor Freight. I don't think it was more than $50. So, man, this thing is awesome. And it actually cut through. I wanted to see off camera if it would, and it does. It cuts through this MD3 plastic pretty well. So that's the method I'm going to use. I'll show you guys some video of me cutting that here real quick. All right, so there you can see it all cut out. That second time was a little tougher than the first one. It's kind of a pain in the rear finding the right angle to hold those shears at, but it's a lot better than sitting there going at it with a grinder or some shears. I don't know what you would cut this stuff with, but so I thought that worked pretty well. But anyhow, I was telling you these lay over different, so. There's your wheel well there, and you can adjust this, to whatever you need it at. And then you'll just go in and trim off the excess whenever you get this put to where you want it. But that's how she's all laid out there. That's one side of the race car. So got that done, and that'll be ready to go on the brake. You can put this MD3 stuff in the brake. I believe I was watching Chase Holland make one of his bodies in the video, and you can put that, 1 inch little lip in there to kick it out a little bit, so your door kicks out away from the car a little bit once you bolt it on. So, all right, that's the rear quarter and the door. Next, I'll get started on the rear decking and the sail panels. All right, I'll show you my hogwash here real quick. My rear deck, the old rear deck's 65 1/4, so I'll still need to maintain that width by 53 1/2. So it's 65 1/4 this way, 53 1/2 this way. My left panel's 16 3/4. That gets me just to the inside of one of the rear bars coming down, one of the rear diagonal bars. 18 1/2 inches gets me just on this side of the other rear bar coming down at an angle. So I want 2 4-inch filler panels, one on each side. And those will be mounted permanent. And then this 22-inch panel in the center, it'll be the one that has a fuel door in it. I want that to where I can take that whole panel in and out at will, so I can get in there and mess with weights from the top, fuel cell, fuel lines, anything like that. So it's just going to be held in with clips that go in over the top. So here's how I come up with the math. I've already got the outside panels made. Those 4-inch panels I want to look like this from the end if you're looking at them. So it's going to have a 1-inch lip. It's going to come across 4 inches, and then it's going to go 1 inch down, 1 inch over. And that'll give me that little valley to where I can set that panel in there lengthways, and it'll just sit inside of there. So that's how I came up with all my numbers there. So I need to cut one at 22 plus 2 inches, because I need an inch hem on both sides, or hem rollover, whatever they call them, on both sides. So I need one at 24 by 53 1/2, and then I need 2 at 7 inches by 53 1/2. So I'll get those cut out. right, boys and girls, there we have it. All the metal is cut out and ready to be bent. One thing you want to keep in mind when you're measuring all your metal out is to leave room for your bends. And you can look in your rules to see what bend is allowed. Like the sail panels here are allowed a 1/2 inch. So these are all cut out 1/2 inch bigger than the diameter, so I can fold over and make a lip, which adds strength to this metal. So I got the 2 sail panels. I got the two new side panels we're going to bend over for our channel. All pieces of the rear deck, all 3 pieces there, and rear quarter in the door. So everything is cut out and ready to get bent up. I'll be excited to get all this stuff done and put back on the car. That way she looks complete again. All right, guys, we'll break it here and film some more for our shop when we're getting this stuff bent up.
Now turn up.